Formula One sells one of the most powerful illusions in sports: speed, risk, human brilliance, 20 drivers, millions of fans, one unpredictable outcome. Every race feels like chaos. It runs on simulation, millions of simulations, before the race even begins. Weather, tire degradation, fuel load, track temperature, pit stop windows, overtake probability. Everything is modeled, everything is calculated, everything is predicted, and when a system can simulate the entire race thousands of times, something strange starts to happen. The race stops being a competition and starts becoming an execution of the most optimized scenario. For decades, Formula One built its mythology around drivers. Legends like Ayrton Senna, Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton, heroes behind the wheel, masters of reflex and instinct. Fans believed the driver decided everything. A perfect overtake, a last-lap miracle, a bold strategy call. Moments that felt purely human, moments that made Formula One feel alive. But modern Formula One is no longer the same sport that created those legends. Because the most powerful driver in Formula One today isn't sitting inside the car, it's sitting inside a data center. Every Formula One team now operates with massive simulation infrastructure. Before a race weekend even starts, teams simulate the race millions of times. Not once, not 10 times, millions. They simulate lap-by-lap performance, tire degradation curves, fuel consumption, overtake probabilities, safety car likelihood, weather changes, driver reaction times, track evolution, every variable that could influence the race. These simulations generate something extremely valuable: the optimal race strategy, not a guess. A probability-weighted plan for the most efficient path to victory. And once a team has this plan, the race itself becomes something very different. Not discovery, but execution. During the race, every Formula One car sends an enormous amount of data back to the team. Telemetry streams include engine performance, brake temperature, tire wear, energy recovery systems, fuel levels, grip conditions, cornering speeds. This data flows in real time to engineers monitoring the race. But engineers are no longer alone. They are assisted by predictive models, systems that continuously run simulations while the race is happening. If tire degradation changes, the model updates. If another car pits, the model recalculates. If rain becomes likely, the strategy shifts instantly. Thousands of scenarios are simulated during the race itself. The team doesn't ask, "What should we do?" They ask, "Which scenario has the highest probability of winning?" And the system answers, "Pit now, extend the stint, push harder, save tires." Everything becomes a probability decision. The driver isn't guessing. The team isn't improvising. They are executing the highest probability path generated by a predictive system. And when every team begins operating this way, Formula One changes. Drivers take fewer unpredictable risks. Strategy becomes more controlled. Overtakes become more calculated, because the model already knows the cost of each move. Push too early, and tire degradation increases. Attack at the wrong moment, and the probability of failure rises. So teams wait, they follow the model, they execute the plan. The result? A race that appears chaotic, but is actually highly controlled. Millions of viewers think they are watching improvisation, but most of what they are watching has already been simulated, thousands of times. But the most unsettling part isn't the teams, it's the fans. Because fans still believe they are watching pure human competition. A test of courage, a test of reflex, a test of instinct. But the driver is no longer acting alone. Every decision the driver makes is guided by voices from the pit wall. Push now, save tires, box this lap, target lap time. Those instructions aren't random. They are the result of a system that has already simulated thousands of race outcomes. So when a driver makes a move that looks brilliant, it may not be instinct. It may be execution of the most optimized scenario. The hero moment you celebrate may have been predicted hours earlier. Formula One teams already use advanced analytics and machine learning systems. They use AI for race simulations, strategy optimization, driver performance modeling, car setup optimization, tire management predictions. Millions of dollars are invested into simulation infrastructure, because the team that predicts the race best usually wins the race. And in a sport where milliseconds matter, prediction becomes power. Formula One still looks like a race. 20 drivers, cars screaming at 200 miles per hour, fans holding their breath. But behind that spectacle, the real competition may already be decided somewhere else. Inside the simulations, inside the models, inside the systems predicting every possible outcome, which means Formula One might not be about discovering the winner anymore. It might be about executing the best prediction. And if that's true, then the fastest machine in Formula One is no longer the car, it's the algorithm. The race still happens on the track, but the winner may already exist, inside the simulation. If you think the race decides the winner, you're looking in the wrong place. Follow Just Do AI, because the systems running the world are already racing ahead of us.